surfacing through many schools about a young girl who committed suicide in Anjou after 5 years of being bullied. Chelsea Longwood's parents refused any contact with the media but gave us a letter written by the young girl, aged of 14 years old, before her death. Here's one of the most touching quotes from the letter. I just want to tell you that I didn't do it to hurt you, but I just want to free me, and I beg you to forgive me. Here's Anna, live from Anjou, to tell us more about this tragedy.
From elementary school to high school, Chelsea Longwood has experienced a moment of suffering. For 5 years, she was apparently being bullied by a group of girls. It's at École Secondaire Anjou that she really started to get bullied, on the internet and verbally. She even had death threats. She would cut herself more than 10 times and did at least 5 suicide attempts. Here are some of her friends' reaction.
We were never there enough for her, and everything began in 4th grade. We noticed that she wasn't always in a great mood, and she always saying that she was fine, and we never understood.
In high school, well, she started to be bullied by some group of girls, and we asked her what was it about, and she told us, well, it will go away, don't worry, we don't need to do nothing. But then it all started to be worse, months and months. It started when she was like in elementary school, but we never did something for her. We weren't really good friends with her now that she is dead.
It's really touching. We'll be back with more details about this suicide.
Wow, what a sad story.
Well, we know that bullying is everywhere. It can be at work, at home, and for young people, well, it's at school.
Today, the Apple company finally presented the much anticipated phone of 2013, the new iPhone X, the 7th generation of iPhone. One of our reporters, Bertrand Nyonkourou, is at the Apple store with all the details and news of this device.
Yes, today Apple opened their door to the public. The store will open at 1 p.m. on Saturday.
Some people are waiting since Thursday.
So now just take a look at the device. Again, Apple increased the screen to 5.2 inches, and it's also 0.6mm thinner than its predecessor, the iPhone 5. With a camera of 20 megapixel and a front-facing camera of 8 megapixel, it's the phone with the best camera on the market. Better than some expensive camera like the Canon EOS 600D. The phone will also support the iOS 7 OS with cool new stuff and the AX processor, which is twice as fast than the previous iPhone. And what about that? It's made with indestructible materials, so don't worry if you drop it. You don't even need a case. Now, some new feature of the device. The famous hologram light. A cool flashlight. You will be able to put your digital print to unlock the phone. A complete new display. An invisible screen option, and a lot more. The iPhone X will start at $199 with a 3-year contract and at $699 just for the phone. Bertrand Nyonkourou, CWeb News, Montreal. Thank you.
Nice. I need to get this phone. You see, the only phone that I have now is, the third generation. Cell phones will not be allowed for minors. Teens are fighting to find their most precious devices, the cell phone. The new law adopted all around the world has been put put in place because the educational system noticed that the grades average is down to 15% since the invention of the intelligent phone. I hope that young people will find their own happiness.
Thank you, Sarah. And now let's go see Steve with all the sports news.
The Montreal Impact beat the Red Bulls of New York with the incredible score of 7-0. It was their first victory since Game 6. Their coach was real proud of them. Bertrand Youngcourt, CWM News.
Good news for baseball fan. The Montreal North will represent Quebec for the National Tournament of Canada after beating the Gatineau Blue Fire. It's not all. The mayor of Montreal accepted to bring back the Expos of Montreal. People are crazy out there. Thank you. It was Bertrand Youngcourt, CWM News.
Wow, what great news. Maybe the Nordiques of Quebec will have their comeback too.
I hope so.
I hear that Cynthia is outside for the weather. Cynthia?
Much better week.
I hear you, Veronique. We predict beautiful weather for this week. In Ottawa, it will be about 25 degrees and some wind. For Gatineau, there are possibilities of thunderstorm. In the city of Sherbrooke, it will be beautiful sunshine with risk of precipitation. Finally, from Montreal, we got hot days, ranging from 22 to 28 degrees. Here is beautiful weather forecast for the next 14 days. Thank you, I'm Cynthia, and that was your weather. Back to studio.
Thanks, Cynthia, and thank you for watching.
We'll be back at 10 for more news.